So, speaking of the pedals, I have this a like
Behringer.
part of me wants to get like because like Behringer, it seems like they just like they pretty much just like make cheap copies of Boss.
Yeah.
And so part of me kind of wants to buy the original Boss because I have like this like the heavy metal HM300, which is a copy of the HM2.
Mm-hmm.
For those familiar with
I have that pedal too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for people familiar with the Swedish Buzzsaw, or is it Swedish Chainsaw, whatever. Swedish Saw, you know, from like death metal bands such as Entombed. I think that's the one I listen to. Yeah, Entombed. I keep listening to Left Hand Pass. So anyway,
that's you're listening to Left Hand Pass?
Yeah,
I know them. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know them personally, but we've talked online and stuff.
No, I'm talking about like the album is called Left Hand Pass.
Who is the artist?
No, sorry, Left Hand Path.
Oh, okay. We weren't even talking about the same thing.
No. Yeah.
Sorry.
And so, the actual
there is a band called Left Hand Pass. So I thought it's what you were talking about.
Sorry. The Boss pedal is like $200. So I just don't think it's worth it the money to buy to slap down $2,000 when the Behringer replica basically does the same thing.
Mm-hmm. And the casing they use is plastic.
Yeah.
Some people don't like that.
Yeah.
But that's another way they save money.
Yeah, that's one thing about Boss is like they make
sturdy as fuck. That's a whole different ball game with Boss.
Yeah.
These people know how to market products and just like create things that are really awesome and
yeah. So like you have
I wish I knew more about it. I'd be building pedals or something.
Yeah.
But this is the greatest wah pedal.
What kind of wah is that?
Here. I'll disconnect it so you can.
The wah pedal I have is the Ibanez Screaming Demon.
And you also have one of those the quintessential wah pedal used in the '60s a lot. I think I saw it here. This one is
Exotic Effects.
It's from Exotic Effects. It's just XOTIC Effects, and I'll show you what it has on the side here. These knobs.
Oh.
You can do so many things with it. Like if you want the wah that you're doing, the sound to be like a big, wave of sound, or you just the wah to be only in certain spots in what you would call the what do you call it?
I don't know what you're calling it.
Yeah, I know. I don't know the science about it, which I should though. But it has something that controls how fat your wah is, or you can narrow it if you want an effect that is more narrow. And then it has some tone knobs, and what's the other one?
Well, there's one that says bias. I don't know what the hell that means.
Bias is like I don't know what it means either, but like after reading a couple articles on this wah pedal, they said I just cranked up those to 10. Because I want the broadest wah that I can get, and I want some distortion, and I want some, I wanted to augment the tone of my guitar a little bit. So I lack the science behind this, which would be awesome to know with the with the pedals and the electronics that they have in there. Yeah. It's just really fascinating, and it's such a cool thing to get into. I was on quite a pedal kick myself last year, and then I had to stop myself because I realized this shit. They have memes, about metalheads,
buying too many pedals.
Buying too many pedals. Just I got another pedal, and they just love to collect them. It's great.
Yeah. Like personally, I think the reason why I don't have that many pedals is I just don't care that much about the different kinds of effects.
I kind of like that about you, though.
Yeah. Like I think it would be nice to have like a chorus pedal or not a tremolo. I don't care about tremolo.
A delay.
Yeah, well, I mean, I have like a slap. I have a delay, but I like have it set to like a slap back delay.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I used to do.
So like I that's what I like. I like distortion, delay, and wah. And that's pretty much it. Everything else, it'd be nice to have, but like I'm not gonna really pay that much money to like have it, you know.
Yeah. So what draws you to the pedal you mentioned was
the Swedish Buzzsaw?
No, this is what I'm thinking about now is like, what are the 3 pedals you have again?
Was it like distortion, wah, and what is it? Oh, actually, it's not really that. I mean, it's a form of distortion, but it's more like fuzz, because like I want that like doom metal tone, and fuzz like probably one of the easiest ways of doing it. Okay. So I'd be like fuzz, wah, and delay. Mm-hmm. If I have that, then it's like I'm good.
Yeah. Well, see, it's so funny that you say that you're. Well, I think too is that you're a minimalist, but like, I actually consider myself a minimalist too, because I only have pedals that I need to use on a regular basis, and I keep it simple. If you keep introducing pedals, your whole sound changes. You're trying to figure out what the fuck you're doing. Man. Huh?
You have 2 distortion pedals.
Yeah, in case I want to use that one or that one.
That's not minimalist.
I never said I'm minimalist, but I have a lot less pedals than people on Instagram. Okay. You should see these mofos with their pedals. These are like huge amounts of pedals.
You also have like a 6-band EQ.
Yeah, I like the EQ. It's just a frequency boost. It's just a boost. So when I click it on, the mids are more in the mix, you know. But then Carbon Copy, I think, is a great delay pedal. You can.
Speaking of mids, there are people who like scoop their mids where they
Yeah, I know. I think
like when you're playing alone in your bedroom, it's not that big a deal. To like, it probably does sound good that way when you just cut the mids out of your signal and you just boost the bass and the treble. Mm-hmm. Problem is like when you're playing with like a band, like your bass is gonna be taken up by the like the bass of the audio frequency is gonna be taken up, the sonic space. There we go. The sonic space, the bass, the bass guitar is gonna be taking up the sonic space of like the low end. Mm-hmm. The high end is gonna be taken up by the
cymbals.
Yeah, the cymbals of the bass. Or sorry, cymbals of the drums. Shut up.
I'm sorry.
Shut up. Cymbals of the drums. And so
I can't stop it.
And so what you're left with is the mids, and since you cut your mids out, then like people just can't hear your guitar.
Yeah, basically.
Like, you have to like really bump up your the volume actually like hear the guitar. Right. And so you're better off just like bumping up like the way I set my tone. Mm-hmm. So I just have I have the mids at full 100%, and then I have like the treble a little less than halfway.
Okay, yeah.
And the bass is a little bit more than halfway. So I still have that. I still have that low end. I still have a little less of the high end.
Yeah, my guitar is the same.
The mids there, but you have the mids there that allow your make it easier for your guitar to be heard.
Right, especially if you're soloing. I like that's the same setup that I have basically. It was just really exactly what you said, man. It's just like. But this one's pretty cool. This pedal right here, it's there's these couple brands that will sell pedals for like $20 sometimes on Amazon. And so if you check Amazon, this one brand of pedal we have here is Moore, MOOER.
I have one of those. I have their was it Sonic Cake? It's it's IR loader, and I cleared out almost all. I cleared out all the original IRs. Was it impulse responses? Yeah. I cleared them all out and I replaced them with 3 custom made IRs that I made. I made them out of the some amp sim. I forgot what it's called, but I made them myself out of the amp sims. Yeah. And it was a bitch putting them back into that thing because it doesn't have much space, and so I had to keep trying to make the impulse responses smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. The file itself.
So what did that mean for your guitar tone?
The smaller is the less data there is to articulate what is going on.
And so it's kind of like I used to have a pedal that does that. What is it called? I used to use these pedals, but I don't use them anymore. It narrows it kind of squishes the signal.
Really?
You know what I'm talking about. It begins with a C.
Compression?
Yeah, compression.
No, it's not compression. It's just like there's just not that much detail.
Oh.
There's less detail in it.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's the issue with like trying to make your file. Eventually you can go you end up with a problem going the other way, which is you end up with like diminishing returns, where you don't need like a huge file, for the impulse response. And so I'm planning on using that for like when we play open mics.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have to like, so neither of us have to lug around like an amp.
And we have good luck at open mics, we should say.
We've only had one open mic.
I know.
That's the only time we've ever played live.
And we did really well.
Yeah, but like, we didn't even play under our original name. We played, or we didn't even play under our current name. We played under our previous name, Paracousia.
No, yeah, Paracousia.
Yeah, now we're Taubnernaut.
Yeah, but I tell you, Paracousia had already was been taken. You know, you have to find one of those things, and Taubnernaut, what are things that you think are like staple? See, all of our music doesn't say we're gonna make this blend in and be the same. Each song has something completely new.
Yeah.
And so how do you feel about that kind of element in the music? Or do you think it's a Taubnernaut element?
Well, I like how we're trying different things. I feel like we're getting like more heavier, more closer to metal than going the other opposite way than being like psychedelic rock.
Yeah.
Because like one of your influences is Grateful Dead, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because like we I mean, I'm not gonna complain, but like we could have gone that direction.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, we've gone more like the heavy metal direction.
I like going in the heavy direction because honestly, that's what's in right now.
Yeah,
it's the heavy. People want to hear something heavy, and they want to do that because they're going to work. There's a fucking pandemic. There's fucking you got to pay your bills. They're higher than they used to be. Gas costs more.
Yeah.
It's like people are like need music that helps them kind of like, what would I say? Purge that shit, you know.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, we have a lot of material to work with, and so we just gotta like pick. You know, I think what we should do is like pick 2 songs that we like or whatever, and just like play those at open mics.
Yeah,
and then we switch out the 2 songs. You know, so we learn 2 songs, and we play those for like a month, and then pick 2 other songs, learn those, play those. Like keep like practicing the other 2 songs. But then like play the next 2 songs at open mics, and then keep doing that until we have an entire set.
Yeah.
So, and then after we have our set, we hopefully will have also made a name of ourselves.
Okay.
In like the local area.
Yeah. This is good, man, because it's an open mic. It doesn't mean everybody's going to be metal. It just means some of the people there will.
Oh, there's a lot of open mics where it's just like people with acoustic guitar playing and singing.
Singer-songwriter guys hoping they're going to get a date.
I don't know, man. But I don't know. I'm not going to judge their intentions.
Okay,
but,
that's very
what I will say is that I didn't make sure that like when we go to open mic to make it clear that like it's okay for us to like to be a band and play there. You know? Because like a lot of open mics are just people with acoustic guitar, like one guy with acoustic guitar, or one woman with acoustic guitar.
Yeah, and you know, in a lot of these places, it's the same fucking people every week.
Yeah.
So I say that as like it's a negative, but I mean, some bars you go to where you have people who go there every day of the week. Those aren't fun bars, some of them, but there's some that are fun, right?
Yeah.
So, but playing in bars is fun because you're reaching less people, but the show is more intimate and there's more of a closeness between the audience and the music. When I was a kid, my dad brought me to see Chris Duarte, which was a very high-ranking guitar player for blues. I don't know who does these rankings, but it was part of the whatever. But we went to that concert. It was in a basement, and there's a bar, and not many people. And this motherfucker had 2 double stacks, and the bass player had the same.
All right.
And they turned up loud, and during sound check, he hit the cymbal, and the singer would just keep saying louder, louder, and then he's got it up. It was the best concert, but I lost part of my hearing because of it.
Oh, really?
No, I really didn't. But it's lucky that I didn't. I was so young, and my body could, defend against deafness.
All right.
So I don't know why I said that story, but some people think it's entertaining. So those two music instrumentals that we did last week. Do you remember that?
Yeah. What about
them? Have you done anything with them?
Actually, I have not. Like, if you want me to send them to Mike, I can. Mike's our drummer, by the way.
What?
The 2 people who are listening to this.
Oh.
Yeah, like, I can send them to Mike if you want me to.
All
right. The thing is, like, I feel like we have a lot of songs already.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, I also think even though Escalating Fetishist was, it was improvised, we still can take your signature bass lines and just open up an instrumental song from that. That starts it. We take one of your bass lines. You like, what was that one that's like boom boom ba boom boom ba boom boom ba boom boom ba. I mean, your bass lines are really nice grooves,
All right.
So
I don't remember what the hell you're talking about, but
hey, I don't know half of it either.
It sounds nice.
It's good. It's a compliment. I can't remember anything to give it credibility, but it's a compliment. Okay. What time is it? I'm doing.
It's 4:00. It's like 4 or something.
Yeah. So should we just go to an hour?
Yeah, we're already 47 minutes in.
All right. Start us off with something. Oh my God.
All right. So we want to talk about next.
I don't know. We got to get Mike here, though. This is really hard to have the podcast going without him.
Yeah, I guess we can get him on a.
Is that even possible?
Well, I mean, he can call in. Does he have a computer or something?
He does, yeah.
Yeah, you can do that online. You can do it. You can do it with a computer. You can do it with a phone.
Yeah.
There's a lot of ways you can have a podcast.
Hey, I want to show you what this guy said about our music, and I'm grabbing that for some reason.
Their phone's right there. If that's what you're looking
for. Okay, where is he? Uh-oh.
What?
Hold on.
What's going on?
Okay, she's just sending me silly pictures. Okay, who was the person I need to talk to? Oh, I know. Come on. I have too many people on this. Okay. Whoops. Okay, what am I doing? I don't want that.
Who is this guy?
He runs a podcast called The Giant Riff. I'm just gonna just search for his name, and then that's a better way to get to him.
So did he say some? What did he say about our music?
Oh, I'll let you read it. I think you'll like it.
Right.
Shit. Oh, a monster. Riff. 900 followers, and this guy won't put us on his show. He's such an idiot.